I got a great question from a chief people officer named Elena. And let's file this under recognition, wanting to be recognized. And I think all of us who've ever been in search know what the lack of recognition really feels like. It goes real deep, right? So her question, Harriet, was, listen, I consistently deliver strong results, but I keep being passed over for new opportunities. Her real question is, how can she position herself to be seen and valued by top organizations?
So if I go back to my executive assessment days and we talk about, and many of you may have heard me say this before, the three-legged stool that leads to executive success, the results are accomplishments. What you have done is only part of that. Certainly what you know, your formal degrees, experiences, certifications, etc., is another part of that. But who you are is also a very important part of that, because that's what helps determine fit. So if what you're sharing is missing any of those stools, legs, that's going to not present a full picture. So the strategy that we typically take with our coachees, if you will, is to help them discover really who they are. And how does that then intertwine within your so-called value story of what you bring to the table, so that all of those elements are there? And even when you get to interviews, are you in fact sharing or framing your responses where you're touching upon all of those areas? The whole idea, of course, is to make yourself stand out and stand apart from others, be remembered, and make sure that you're creating that alignment, assuming that it exists, because you may decide during your interviews and your questions that that's not the environment you want to be in, which is a different story.